this lightweight phone tripod may be the perfect fit for you or a complete waste of money depending on these three things. Now, before we dive into those three things, I just want to give you a quick how to set it up, and then we'll dive into the first thing. But right here, you're going to open up the legs, and once you open up the legs, you can see that this comes out. And then from there, this extends up. And just like that, that is fully extended. It goes up to 62 inches. I'm about 6 feet tall, and so that's just kind of for size reference right there. And so super easy, adjustable if you want it down lower, if you want it longer, completely up to you. Now, the first reason that this may be the perfect fit is if you are looking for something that is extremely lightweight and compact. I mean, look at that. That looks like a lightsaber, and it's going to come out and then zoom, zoom, zoom. It's literally like so light. It's probably the same weight as my phone, which is kind of mind-blowing. So if you're looking for something super lightweight, portable, I know for me, filming on the go, having something like this is an absolute must. And so right there, you can film something that high, which that's like a foot off the ground. And then if you want to extend it up, you can. And then if you want to extend it up more, you can. And if you want to extend it up more, you can. So you can literally, at any given moment, you can adjust it and stop it, which makes it super nice. Now I'm going to show you, which this is the second reason, is if you are mainly filming with your phone. If you're trying to film with a DSLR camera, this is probably not going to support it, because what's going to happen is there's so much weight that this will go down. Now your phone is light enough, and any type of phone, it does not matter what type of phone, it's going to be light enough for this to support it. And so if you're filming with your phone, this is awesome. And what's cool is you can film horizontal plus vertical. So I'll show you how that looks. So you just come right here and then you slide that in. So we got the horizontal. So if we want to come and film horizontally, I can talk to the camera just like this and have no issue. And matter of fact, the tripod that is holding the phone is the same thing, because I just love the collapsibleness. I love how small and compact it is. And filming with a phone is so easy, and you can always just film on the go. So again, if you film with the phone, this is great. You can film horizontal, and you can also film vertically. So just like that, look how cool that is. That is a slick phone holder. I've seen a lot of these. I've gotten a lot over the years. I've been creating content now for almost 10 years, a decade. And I've seen a lot of different mechanisms. And this one, how seamless that is to rotate to vertical versus horizontal. Like, I really don't think I've seen one easier than this. Like, if I'm being 100% like honest with that. And so that is a huge pro. So super easy. I'll show you how easy this is. I'll come up close. So you just kind of shove that in, and then you drop this down, and then you can put it in just like that. Super easy. So that's the first thing, or that's the second thing, is if you are filming with your phone. Now the third is the height. So depending on how tall or the angle that you're trying to get, for me, this is plenty. Again, if you are like 7 feet tall, this might be a little short for you, but for the most part, you might be sitting where you're standing. You're not talking this close to the camera. You're more kind of far away, and then you can talk. And then you can also angle this. So as you can see, this will angle depending on what you're doing. So I'll put this on real quick and kind of show you what that looks like, because that is important. You can angle it down. You can angle it this way. So like you could technically do like and I know my camera is backwards, but if I'm on my desk, I could do a POV right here. Super easy. And it's just nice where you can angle it and get every angle of shot. Again, if you're too tall, it might be just a little too short, but again, for the average person, this is plenty, and you're not going to have any issues with it. And so just kind of wanted to point that out. And then just a little bonus feature for you is we'll come right here and we'll get into one thing that I think could be improved on it. to end. But right here is a little remote, and this isn't part of the 3. This is just kind of a bonus. But if you want to create content where you set up the tripod and then you hit record, you can connect this via Bluetooth, and you can connect it and it just goes right there. I never use that personally. I can just literally take this off and throw it in my drawer. But at the same time, you can just leave it there. It's not really taking up any space. And then if for whatever reason you need it, you can have that option. And so that is really nice. Now, the only thing that I'm going to critique on this is it's pretty simple to get up, but like it's kind of annoying at the same time. Like to get it down is so simple, and I wish it was that easy to get up. But if you just go like that, it's super easy. So once you know how, it's really easy. But you do have to start at the bottom. You can't pull this. This isn't going to do anything. You have to start here. And then what that does is that brings this down. And then from here, you can bring it up. So once you get it dialed in, it's going to take you like 5 seconds. So after you play with it for just like maybe 2 or 3 times setting it up and down, you'll have it mastered. But that's like my only thing that I would say to have improved. But other than that, I've never seen this type of quality on a tripod like that, which is awesome. And then you have rubber stands, and so it's not going to slip. So depending on the surface that you're on, it's going to be able to grip super nice. And so again, just open that up. Once that's open, you can pull this, and then you can come right here, grab the phone, and boom, I'm filming. So basically set up to take down less than 15 seconds, which is mind-blowing. I don't really know how you could get really much faster than that. And so overall, I would say that's a pretty cool tripod. Lightweight, portable, compact, easy setup once you set it up 2 to 3 times. And I think that goes for everything. It just takes a second. You've got rubber feet. You've got a remote for Bluetooth if you want to take a selfie. And then honestly, I think the most slept on feature on this is the actual phone stand itself. I want to show you up close how that looks. So you can rotate this to do, again, vertical or horizontal. And then this thing goes up and this thing goes down. And then your phone goes right in between there. So that is the complete breakdown of this phone tripod. Awesome product. And yep, I'm going to continue to use it because I'm using it right now.